Hi, Miss Chrissy here, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I have recently moved. I may have told you that in other videos. So I've been going through a lot of boxes and finding a lot of journals and notebooks that I have written in over the years. And not like Dear Diary journals or diaries, but kind of. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Some of the notebooks are just filled with thoughts or ideas I was having in my spiritual growth. I have been on a spiritual path for a very long time. So as you know, if you've watched my videos, I usually end by telling you that you are beautiful and that you matter and you are important. And apparently, I developed that theory of everybody being beautiful. It's a truth. I discovered that truth. I didn't. And so I found this writing that I did, and I just want to read it to you because it's sweet and it's true. So here we go. I might ad-lib a little bit. Did anyone ever tell you how beautiful you are? Not on the outside, although that is a nice thing to be told that you are pretty. Did anyone tell you how beautiful you are on the inside? If not, I will. You are a beautiful human being. Each and every one of us is. It's just that we don't all know that. I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is that you are beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yes, it's true. And you are the beholder. And it's up to you to see the truth. And to know the truth that you are beautiful. Until you do, no one else will recognize it. They may see glimpses, but not truly know until you know the beholder of the manifested thought and feelings in your own head and heart. I was very lucky growing up. I had wonderful parents who told me how great I was and how beautiful I was. Not everyone is lucky enough to hear that truth because it's the truth as a child. And it doesn't matter though. Whatever anyone told you doesn't matter unless it was the truth. And the truth is that you are beautiful. All of us are created and born beautiful and loving. It is the choices we make and the choices others make that lead us astray from the truth. None of us are special, and yet all of us are special. That sounds like a contradiction, but it's not. All of us are special because we were born special. And we were born that way, but none of us are more special than anyone else. It's what others may have told you along the way, and others may have treated you bad, that make us think we're not special. But we must realize it's not their fault that they are mean. It's only an indication that they were never told that they too are beautiful and that they too are special. Once we come to the realization that these people, even if they are your parents or your siblings or your coworkers or your spouse or your friends or your neighbor, insert anyone. They didn't intentionally treat us bad. They just didn't know any other way. Everyone does the best they can at every moment, and that's not always the best they'll ever do. It's just the best they could do and give you at that time. So releasing them from blame is the first step in realizing your true inner beauty. Forgive. What someone tells you isn't who you are. What you tell yourself is what you are. What are you telling yourself? Think about it. Now, the next step is to tell yourself something different if you don't like what you are telling yourself. Again and again, tell yourself that you're beautiful. Even if you don't really believe it, say it anyway. Say it all the time. Say it when you look in the mirror. Say it when you're in the shower. Say it when you're in the car, on the bus, in school, at work. Say it until you believe it. Even when you mess up, because you will. Say it. And think, Even though I may not have made the best choice, I did the best I can, and I am beautiful. You cannot put yourself down and beat yourself up. How will anyone ever treat you as the queen that you are if you don't act like it? You can't act like a pauper. Slowly, you'll start to believe it. Slowly, you will be kinder to yourself. And when you do, a miraculous thing will happen. Not only will people treat you better, but if they don't, you won't let it affect you. It won't affect you because you will know that they are treating you bad because they don't think enough of themselves. And you will also start to be kinder to others. Inner beauty also makes us more beautiful on the outside. Haven't you ever known someone who isn't what the world would call pretty, but who you think is beautiful? I'm sure you have. It's because of their inner beauty. It can't help but shine through to the outside. It's like sex appeal. A sexy person doesn't always have the perfect body, and sometimes people with the perfect bodies aren't really that sexy. It's something that radiates from inside. It's not something that is a special gift for a chosen few. It's a gift that's available to all of us. We just have to smile and say thank you for that gift and accept the gift. Now you know that the gift is here for you today. What are you waiting for? Rip off the ribbon and open the box. It sounds so easy, and I know it's not always easy. Look at your alternative. Maybe it's easier to think the way you're used to thinking, but that takes so much energy. Take the energy and use it to pump yourself up. All through your life, you will come upon people who don't recognize their own beauty and make choices and act out in completely negative ways. You can't avoid these people. Some of them may even be your closest friends. Some are complete strangers. You won't ever be able to avoid this. You can avoid being annoyed by them. I remember when I was a teenager, kids would get on my nerves, and my mom would always say, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Oh, that would infuriate me. How can you ignore these people that are so annoying? I just wanted to punch them or tell them, off. Of course, I didn't punch them. I would have broken a nail. Okay. I slowly did come to realize that my mom was right. In a way, when you're centered, when you know who you are and you know what kind of person you want to be, it makes it easier to ignore ignorant behavior. It comes from a state of mind where you're actually not trying to pretend that someone's actions aren't bothering you, but a state, maybe I had a little sloppy handwriting, okay, don't judge me. But a state of mind where you know that the state of mind they are coming from isn't a centered state of mind. And that's a sad thing. Processing it that way makes you let them own their own actions and words, and you can own your own actions and words. Just let them be mean all by themselves. Everyone wants to be right. Everyone wants to win an argument. The only winner and the only one who can ever be right is the one who is calm and can stay calm and step away from situations and move beyond it and release it and know it doesn't affect the person they really are, because who they really are is a beautiful soul. So, it is really hard. It is really hard when you first start to try to ignore people's ignorance or meanness or outright inconsiderate behavior, because you do want to tell them off sometimes, but you can't do that. What do you want more? To be calm and centered, or to tell off a jerk? Who cares about it? It's a jerk. Don't care about it. Care about you. Care about beautiful, important you. So I hope that you enjoyed a little blast from the past from my little purple notebook. And I've only gotten through like 4 of these. There's many more. So we may have some more chats like this. But again, if you could like my video, if you could follow, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment, that would be great. I appreciate it. And I've already told you you're beautiful and you matter and you're important, but you can never hear those words too much. So until we meet again, enjoy the ride.